Well, surely after that rip-off commercial, we can get into logistics of money. So, would you rather have $7 million given to you right then and there, or would you rather get $1,000 a day for life?
Now, let's give a little backstory about this. Like, you can't just come out with the question. So, was it here in the state that the guy won? Here in Florida?
I don't know, actually.
Well,
I saw it was a story on. You know how Snapchat has those stories?
of course, yeah.
Yeah, so I was just scrolling through, trying to find something that's entertaining, and then I saw it, and it was a guy that won the lottery, and they gave him the choice: you either win $7 million right now, or you get $1,000 a day for the rest of your life. Now I don't know what kind of lifestyle he's living. I don't know how long his life is going to, but So this is how I did it, right? Let's make an assumption. This man, he probably plays the lottery a lot. I won't say mid-30s.
Okay.
Mid-30s?
Mid-30s, yeah.
That's a fair assumption.
That's fair,
right?
yeah. Yeah,
right?
fair.
And let's say he lives for another 40 years at least.
Okay.
Okay, that would make him 70.
Yeah.
Nowadays it's kind of pushing it, but 70.
You're kind of pushing it.
I don't know, bro. We're in the
People
middle of a
are living to
pandemic,
like
dude.
100 now.
We're in the middle of a pandemic, bro. He's at risk when he hits like 60.
That's true.
So look, he lives to 70. 40 years, if he saves his money, not even saves your money, but I'm just calculating the amount of money he would make almost, what was it, like double 7 mil?
Pretty much, yeah.
Probably over.
Yeah.
So, and he decided to choose the 7 mil right now.
Hey, man, he's here for a good time, not a long time.
What do you think about?
Well, that comes into psychology, where my professor talked about about this same thing, either getting the satisfaction now or getting a bigger reward in the long run.
Mm-hmm.
And it mostly depends on how your life's going right now. Like, it mostly depends on what you need or your needs are. So.
And I feel like that's why my answer is this, right? I'd rather get the $1,000 a day, and here's why, right? If you really think about it, if I got $1,000 a day, I wouldn't really change my lifestyle like that, like too much. Obviously, you know what I mean. First month, I'm getting a car, and then I can, bro. If you have a guaranteed $1,000 income a day, I'm not working, bro.
Of course.
I'm having, you know what I'm saying. I'm saving up, minding my own business. Obviously, I'm enjoying myself. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But after a while, like I would just save up a certain amount and then, bro, open my own studio, make an investment on something.
See, my thing would be like, you just never know when your time is gonna come, right? So
Okay.
that 7 mil, you already set up everybody that's important to you, your family, all that stuff. Even though you get taxed on it, you're still getting back a good amount, like 5 mil maybe? Maybe a little more.
But may I say something that sounds a little selfish? I played the lottery ticket. I won the money. It's not for me and my family.
Nah, of course.
It's for me. Now, that's not to say I'm not, you know what I mean, sharing it, obviously. You know what I mean? But it would mostly affect my lifestyle. And I feel like if it were, like, let's say I lived like another 20 years.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? For those next 20 years, I lived a comfortable life.
Makes sense.
You know what I mean? And I feel like even then, think about it, carries over. You have kids. That's $1,000 a day. You want the PS5, the PS20? I got you. Give me one more week. I'll get it flown in from California, some exotic place. And I feel like it's bro. If you give me $7 million right now, I'll be stressing. But like, damn, I would wake up. The first thing I would think about is, dude, there's $7 million in my bank account. What am I supposed to do with that? You get $7 million right now. Everybody finds out about it. So many people are gonna ask you for money.
Of course.
But if you just get a low-key $1,000 a week, like, here, mom, take this, 200.
No, it's like, 1,000 a day for life.
Yeah.
Whoa. Yeah, I've been thinking about this all along.
Yeah.
Look, your mom's like, oh, the sink broke. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
It's 500. Where did this come from? My new job.
Makes sense.
I don't know. That's my philosophy. Would you get the 7 mil right away?
Like, thinking about it from like a financial point, I'll get that 7 mil, right?
Okay.
Invest it in whatever, right? stock market, real estate, all that good stuff, and then watch that money turn probably what double, triple the amount in 5-10 years.
Yeah.
So you're making 21 mil compared to 14 mil. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's all if you play your cards right. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. I feel like
Because you can make that 7 mil last longer and get more money out of it than the $1,000 a day.
Yeah, I could see that. I could definitely see that.
Yeah, I can see that too, but I'm more of that secure
Of course.
$1,000 a day.
Yeah.
Jeez, that's you don't even need. I wish I could get paid to breathe. That's basically getting paid to breathe, bro. If you do 1,000, you divide it by 24, you're getting paid per hour to breathe. I don't even want to do the math right now.
Bro, if you get sick, you're still getting paid.
You sick paydays, bank.
Payday's still coming.
Of course.
Payday's still coming, bro.
So I actually did a little bit more research, and that man who got the $1,000 a day played Cash for Life.
Cash for
It's a
life.
lottery, $2 a day. And I did just a little bit more research here. Annually, with taxes taken out, you would get paid $259,150.
Dude, you're a fucking
That's
doctor
annually.
without being a doctor.
Mm-hmm.
Were you doing $1,000 a day?
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
You're a doctor
Without being-
without being a doctor. No student loans, nothing. You're not even saving lives.
Yeah.
You're just enjoying life.
And that's for first place. For second place prize,
Here's a second.
there's a second place prize.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
I might just go buy a lottery ticket after this.
It's $25,000 a year for life. For life, $25,000 a year. It's not
That's
bad.
not bad.
No, it's
I'd
not.
take
Like
it.
you'll still be working,
Yeah.
but like you'll have that extra
That's-
wiggle room.
New car every year. Yeah, after 10 years.
Oh wait, hold on. You'll receive an annual payment. Oh, with taxes, it's 1,775.
What?
17,750 a year with the
Ooh, that
taxes.
just went down. So that's like my.
I mean, it's still.
that's
I
my
mean, it's-
salary now. No, money's money.
Yeah.
It's still half a car, like a new model.
Nah, really. It's like not that jump the
I
gun
don't know what
here.
kind of model are you trying to buy?
Yeah, exactly, bro.
I'm trying to buy a Model X. Damn, I mean, if I took second place, I'd still be pretty happy about that. Because that's like
It's security, bro.
security, yearly tax income,
Yeah.
pretty much.
That's like tax season, pretty much.
Pretty much.
If you have kids.
Oof. Wow.
Get them dependents going on.
And I feel like the way that you thought about getting the whole 7 mil now and investing it, that kind of reminds me of a story actually. So this was in high school, and this was in math class, ironically, right? So this guy, let's just say he wasn't like.
Let's
top of
just
the
say
class.
he was really big, strong, knuckles dragging on the floor type of person.
He had different priorities.
Yeah.
You know, my priorities are up here.
Big
his priorities-
here, small here.
Let's put it like that. So look, I think one time we were in class and he was just talking, and I think the topic of when are we gonna ever use this in class. And don't get me wrong, everybody thinks about this. Do you think how many times a day do I use algebra? Never. You
I
know
mean,
what
you're a pharmacist. I hope you use algebra.
I don't use algebra. Use simple math.
Don't you need to count a
I
medication?
mean, honestly, that's pretty basic math. Trust me. And I feel like I use the math I learned from chemistry class more than anything. But he was like, when do you ever? And he goes up to the board and he's like, I'm gonna teach you guys how to get rich. I'm like, yo, is he a salesman now? This, and I knew it's a pyramid scheme for sure. And he starts talking about if you have $1,000 in your wallet right now, and as a high schooler, I'm pretty much have like probably 200. I'm like, dude, this is not for me, bro. I can't even enter your scheme. He's like, if you invest it into this bank account that's on this and you leave it for a year, it doubles next year, and then you put half of what you earned that year into it again and you repeat it, you'll be rich. And to me, the way I think is, would you ever ask somebody who's had heart surgery on them to operate on you? No, you want to talk to a doctor. So why would I ask somebody that's broke how to get rich? I don't see him balling. Did he drive to school? I don't even know. If he drove a nice car to school, I would have known, because you hear things. But he didn't, you know. And who are you to be telling me how to manage my money when you don't have money to manage?
No disrespect to the guy, you know? Like,
Full
whatever.
disrespect. I will say after I graduated. No, true story. I just remember this now. So look, full disrespect, and I will say that. You want to know why full disrespect? Because he was disrespectful to me. So I will say this. We're graduating, right? The day we graduated, and I'm in the car with my father, and we're driving out, and my friends were standing behind him and he was standing forward, and I see my friends, they look at me and they start waving goodbye, so I wave at them, and he sees me and he thinks I'm waving at him, so he waves back, and like for some reason, like out of nowhere, I saw him. I was like, dude, I'm not talking to you, I'm talking to them, and I pointed at them, and then like everybody around him saw what happened, and it's like that awkward moment. Like I made him feel more. I wasn't awkward. It was funny. My dad laughed. I laughed. Everybody was laughing. My friends were laughing. Everybody was laughing. But I felt like in that moment, I don't know. It was just kind of like some payback. Like who do you think you are?
But what did that dude ever do to you for you to feel like that?
Oh, he was. I don't know, bro. I don't know.
He was a
just
caricature.
obnoxious.
There's a lot of people like that.
You know what? You know, let's pull back the curtains a little bit. If you guys still haven't gotten the hint of who it is, those people who went to high school with us, he was the guy who had the kiss on his
Cheek.
ass cheek.
Oh wow, I remember that, dude.
He
so-
pulled out his pants,
Oh,
bro.
yo,
I
oh
don't
my
think
God.
that's-
I'm in the middle of
I don't
class.
remember who this guy is.
So look, I'm gonna say the
Bro,
name.
just
and you're
think
gonna-
this.
Look. So we're in the middle of class. It's when does high school start? Like 7:20?
Yeah.
Okay. Did we have it for first or second?
First.
First.
First
I'm in a class at 7:20 a.m. I don't want to see your cheeks, bro. I'm paying attention in class, and class is about to start. He's like, "You guys gonna see something cool?" I'm like, "Oh, it's probably not gonna be cool." Pulls down his left
Left
right,
or right
cheek.
Right.
Pulls down
right.
his right cheek. Shows everybody in class a red kiss lips tattoo. That's when I knew I couldn't mess with that guy. I was like, nah, that's a thug right there. You saw that? He's got a stamp on him. Oh my god, no, but I mean, to each their own. Who am I? But I feel like that's I don't know, it's a perfect segue to go into our next sponsor commercial.
If you want to smell like a pedigree.
Oh yeah, if you want to be a straight dog out there, make sure you get this.
If you want to be moneying around.
Make sure you get this. And check it out, Take a peek and let us know what you think. Introducing the new fragrance by Gumami Klein, part of the K9 collection. Mud number 3. Feel like a dirty, disgusting, filthy mud, but smell like an elegant pedigree. Mud number 3. Do you know how many times a day I get the compliment that I smell good? You saw that commercial? You better get yourself that. If you want compliments from the ladies, gentlemen, it smells really good.
You guys ever seen that commercial where, you know, guy just walking by and no girl's paying attention, he just sprays it on him, and all of a sudden he has all the girls? That's exactly what's
Exactly
what's
I've
gonna
seen it
happen.
firsthand.
All them female dogs are gonna be running up behind you, my man.
Hey, all I'm
Yeah,
gonna
well-
say is this man started wearing this cologne during quarantine, and look what happened.
5 months in.
5 months in. That's where that cologne's gonna get you. Be careful though, don't spray too much. But I feel like it's a perfect time to move on to our next topic. And I feel like this is a position I've been put in so many times. Have you ever been eating a sandwich or a burger or something that's non-vegan, and then you just think about it too much, and then you just like don't feel like eating meat at that moment?
That happened to me actually one time. So one time me and Joe went to a restaurant and we got the Impossible burger, right?
Yeah.
Tried it out. It was like there's no taste difference, right? But
No,
it
it was sweeter.
Yeah, you taste the sweetness. I didn't. There was no taste difference in me, right? Turns out I found out that they cook it on the same exact grill, use pretty much everything, so that's why it tastes identical.
Oh wow.
That's how they get you. Because
So
you get people like, oh, like, you don't even taste the difference. Well, Karen, if you would cook it on a different stove, you would.
Yeah, I mean, look, I don't taste the difference, but the thing is, like, okay, so this happened to me the most recent time I can think of. So everybody's eating at this place. Not gonna say the name, but it's yellow and red, and the name sounds with Ronald. Okay, it sounds like Ronald. It is Ronald McDonald, whatever. I gave it away. Look, I went to McDonald's, and
McDonald Queen.
you know they like slashed their menu, bro. I went to McDonald's and I'm looking at the drive-thru menu. I'm like, dude, how come everything looks the same? It's just quarter pounder with cheese, quarter pounder with cheese and bacon. Like, how many different combinations of something can you put together?
And bro, they got rid of the all-day breakfast?
That's what I'm saying. There's never anything there. I'm very disappointed in McDonald's right now. But I went there and I'm looking through and I said, there's nothing on this menu that I want right now. But I was really hungry. So I was like, you know what? I saw this thing said new chicken sandwich. To me, I don't know about you, but I've had a chicken sandwich at McDonald's before. It's called a McChicken. Also had the artesian chicken, whatever it's called. They have chicken sandwiches. Why is this new? It's not. So I decided to try it. And you know what? I was very disappointed. The chicken was
rubbery.
The chicken was fighting back. I felt like it wasn't even cooked all the way through. I was craving Popeyes and I got very disappointed. And when I bit into the chicken and it fought back, like I didn't just bite through it like a normal human should, I stopped eating. I was like, wow, that's a chicken. Like, what God? Like, it's it was a full animal before this. It had a life. It had kids. I didn't eat eggs for a whole week. I was traumatized. I ate cheese though, because that's very important to my health. But like, I don't know. And I feel like if I went to McDonald's and had a cheeseburger, I'll probably not eat beef too for a little while.
So you're saying that you can go vegan?
I can't because of cheese.
Of course.
I think my problem really is McDonald's. Because I will eat at Chick-fil-A if I really have to. I'll definitely eat at Popeyes. I'll eat like at a bunch of, when I don't really think about it, it's easy to do. But the fact, like, when the food is not cooked properly, something's wrong, and and you just look down. I don't look at my food. Like, I know what I'm eating. I eat it. If you really think about it and you really stare at it, and you can see and you can visualize the chicken. No, that's why I don't eat fish. If you give me a whole fish, I can't eat it. Why? Because it's staring at me.
Bro, my grandma, fish fry, right? She'll eat the eye off the fish.
What?
Yes.
She's a fish eye eater?
She was
my
a fish eye
God,
eater.
yo.
Like before you throw that thing in the trash, she like, did you eat the eye? Like, no, grandma, I was looking at me back. I can't eat somebody that's looking at me back.
Well, I've never seen. Well, cracking the bones. I don't know how.
On crab leg?
Chicken.
Bro, that's delicious.
When you
You
bite the bone on the chicken.
Oh yeah, yes. I suck on
I
that
can't
thing.
do that.
Ooh, you eat
I
the
suck-
cartilage?
I suck on that thing.
I can't eat a piece of cartilage to save my life. Every time I eat chicken wings, people hate me. Because they're like, dude, you're leaving half the chicken. No, I'm leaving the parts I don't want in my system.
You know the thing I can't stand though is when you're eating like a drumstick and you have that piece of tender, the what you call it, the vein, I think it is.
Yeah.
That's like stuck onto the meat. That I can't stand that.
You know, if I bite a chicken, like a wing drum,
Yeah.
if I bite into it, and I can visually see a vein, I'll purposefully go around it. I can't see. I don't eat shrimp because I can visualize the shrimp. Does that make sense?
Yeah,
I don't eat
sense.
lobster. I don't eat crab. I don't eat seafood because they're usually small and you can see it. I'll make an exception for tuna.
I mean,
But,
tuna
like,
does come in a can.
Yeah, it's already you know what I mean? It's like ground beef, but in the ocean.
But speaking of like ocean food, so my aunt and uncle are big on like crab, right?
Mm-hmm.
So one time I'm starting to summer over there, and he's making crab, right? So you know the process of making crab, you have to boil it alive and all that stuff, and you gotta clean it before you put it in.
They scream.
They, what?
I don't know if they scream. I think
they just move.
yeah, they just move. So whatever. So
Tragic, alive.
yeah.
Kill it first.
It's awesome though. So whatever. So
Awesome.
so we
No,
have
because
to
if you kill it first, it'll get tense.
yeah.
Sorry.
So we have to take the crab from the sink, right? Because we just finished washing. We have to take it from the sink to the stove, right? So my uncle is using a stick, right? So he has a crab, grab onto it, and he trusts that the crab will hold onto it while he moves it from the sink to the stove.
He tried to escape.
It let go, and it dropped, and it started chasing me and my cousins all around the house.
No, man. I would have never eaten crab ever again after that. He was getting revenge for all his fallen soldiers. That was my cousin. And that's for my mom. Boiled alive. I never really thought about it. It's like lobster, right?
Yeah. A lot of seafood you have to boil alive. Yeah.
Oh, jeez. I feel like that's animal cruelty, and I wouldn't eat seafood because of that.
I mean, if you're eating it, it's not really animal cruelty. Yeah.
You know what? You know what this reminds me of?
What?
You remember that one time we all went to this restaurant, and then I'll drop his name. Alex ordered a burger, and it was called Beyond Burger, and we were like, "What the hell's a Beyond Burger?"
And then we read the description.
No, the
No.
waitress told us what it was,
Oh.
and then that comes. It's
Everybody-
a vegan burger, but it was before vegan burgers were like popping.
I think I had seen one YouTube video on it or something.
Yeah.
Oh, I think I know what that is. But it wasn't like in the grocery store. Like you couldn't get it in the grocery store.
Huh. Interesting.
No, it was like brand new.
Yeah.
Now, me personally, I enjoyed the vegan burger only because it had more flavor to it. It took me to, as patented, Flavor Town.
Ooh.
I didn't feel that way about the vegan burger, to be honest.
Really?
I thought
the
the
spice.
regular meat burger was, I mean, yeah, there was a little bit more spice on the vegan burger, but the regular meat burger, it was
It was good.
good.
Wow. And you know what I like? So when I was picking them out at the store, I was really contemplating like which vegan one to get. So I obviously went with Beyond because I've tried the other ones. Yeah, that was Beyond.
Oh.
Yeah, and
It wasn't impossible. It was Beyond.
Beyond. Yeah. So I saw a bunch of different varieties, but I wanted to make sure I go with Beyond because I know that they really try to replicate meat and what it should taste like. And looking at the comparison, obviously it was frozen, you know, and then I bought the ground beef. And in the beginning, it didn't really look the same. But towards the end, like at some angles, I really couldn't tell the difference, you know? I mean, you could probably see the pictures up right now, but they look pretty good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And based on looks alone, I could definitely be tricked, you know, if I'm just grabbing a burger. But do you feel like you could make this a lifestyle? Like, it does require a lot of energy and
Yeah.
more work, obviously.
Honestly, I just cheese, milk. That dairy is such a big part of my diet,
Mhm.
and as well as protein, coming from mainly meat.
Mhm. Yeah.
Can't replace that.
What Khalil said, but also the salt. I can't do with all that salt. The high sodium on frozen food in general.
Okay.
But the vegan stuff has a lot of.
Let me put a spin on it. Could you go vegetarian? You still got the cheese. You know what I mean? You
Yeah.
still got the milk aspect,
Yeah.
all that. You could get your protein shake on.
Yeah, but it's just
Not the same.
Oh, no, my protein comes from the meat, man. That sirloin steak. I've been eating steak and eggs for breakfast, bro.
That's,
Oh, okay. Okay, mister.
Wow. I had a Lunchable for breakfast this morning. Obviously, we're living two different lifestyles. Oh, wow. No, but, I mean, I could give it a try.
Yeah,
But I feel like I would go broke before
definitely.
I'll probably starve before I go broke.
Definitely.
I'll go broke before. One of the two.
Can you go vegetarian, Joe?
I like meat too much.
Yeah.
You seen my steaks?
Dude, what's that thing called when we had that at the restaurant for your birthday? What do you call that?
What, the Big Daddy?
No, man, like the
Churrasco?
churrasco, bro. A good churrasco with that sauce.
The chimichurri sauce.
Yes. And some white rice, sweet plantains on the side.
And some black
Maybe
beans
even
right
some
there.
of that macaroni.
Whoa.
Then
You can't mix carbs with carbs, bro. Rice and mac and cheese do not go together.
Really? Because in my culture, that macaroni that I make, we eat it with the black rice. Dude, I'm not gonna spill my secrets. It's too crazy. It's too crazy. But maybe in a future episode we can do a cook-off
Yeah.
and we can test out who's got the best mac.
Hey, I make mine from a box, bro.
You know what it is.
I don't make mac and cheese.
You know?
That's why we might have a replacement guest on my part.
Oh, special guest coming up?
Damn.
Maybe so.
Only for the cook-off.
Yeah. Well, anyways, guys, that's time for us. We appreciate everybody who came out and listened to us today.
Of course.
Yeah, appreciate all you guys.
I mean, look, if you want to support us, it's greatly appreciated. You know, we have a TikTok, YouTube, and Instagram.
Spotify,
Do
Spotify, SoundCloud.
Hey, I'm not in charge of that department.
YouTube, obviously.
Yeah, YouTube,
Yeah.
obviously. And who knows, maybe we'll show up on Twitter one of these days.
Maybe, but I don't know, bro. I don't like birds.
Hey, what's that? What's that thing called? New kids using Tik Toc. Clock. Do you say that?
Yo,
That's
Joe,
the first
are you
one.
That's the
here?
first one you said.
Are you here, bro?
Are you
Are
okay?
you here?
I don't know, bro. Maybe I'm out of this world.
Are you
Are
beyond?
you beyond? I don't know. I think the vegan meat is hitting him too hard.
Yeah. Well, anyway, guys, that's a wrap. Thank you again.
Yeah, of course.